Good morning and welcome to Chamber Chat. This is Mike McMullin, president of the Carroll County Chamber of Commerce. This is our 95th year, so it's a big year for us, and we like to look back and think we've been supporting and promoting local business for a long time, almost 100 years. So I would be remiss not to say, hey, go to our website, carrollcountychamber.org, go to our membership directory. You'll find approximately 600 local businesses. These are the people that I would ask you to prioritize spending your money. For retail, for service, we say from everything from accountants to vineyards and everything in between, we've got them all. These are the folks that are going to give you a better service, a better product because they live in your community. When I last looked, Amazon.com didn't pay 5 cents in local taxes. That's my new saying, and I like it. So, as is my norm, I get to bring one of our members on. And I'm very happy. If you've been listening, you could see that I've been bringing on different board members. And I get the privilege of introducing you to Miss Kelly Heck from Kelly Heck Photography this morning. Good morning, Kelly.
Good morning, Mike. Thanks for having me.
It's great to have you here. Now, you're a lot younger than I am, but I don't know if people understand, but we graduated together, basically, right?
I know, right?
Right?
I was early. Maybe you were a little late.
I was a little late. We went to Leadership Carroll when I first started here about 9 years ago, and you were just out of college, and we were in the same class, and it was a lot of fun. That's how I got to know you.
Yeah, it was a great way to start our chamber time together.
Yeah, I mean, honestly, and when I look at what we do at the chamber, because I like to kind of give a couple of just to kind of say a couple of the things that we do. We're pretty humble here, but it's nice to let folks know some of the main things that we do. And one of the big things is we build relationships. And something like Leadership Carroll, even, which is a full class for this year already, builds great relationships. And I enjoyed getting a chance to meet you there. And I've enjoyed having you with us all this time. And now you're on the board.
Yeah, it's been
that's
awesome.
Well, let's talk a little bit about what you do. You are a photographer, and you're a very good one because we use you for some of our events. So how long have you been doing it?
So I went to art school. After I went to Carroll Community College, I got to give them a plug. Choo-choo.
Oh, of course.
That was wonderful. I got my associate's degree there. And then I went to Savannah College of Art and Design in Savannah, Georgia. We're called Scaddies.
Oh, that sounds cool.
So I got a traditional photography degree there that I graduated in 2008. And traditional meaning I got to do all of my learning in the darkroom.
Okay. Oh, wow. And I know you've got a really good creative eye. Like for some of the events that we do, I mean, you're just extremely personable. And people would have to go a long way to find somebody better than you, I think, for what you do. You're really, you make people feel comfortable. You get them to smile, and you kind of know the angles to take for these pictures. You do events of ours, which is awesome. I know nowadays everybody's got like a camera phone, or they can buy cameras all over the place. So a lot of times they feel they don't need somebody who's professional. I'll be honest, I like to take pictures myself, and I think I'm not so bad at it. I mean, I don't have anywhere near the knowledge that you do, but I know from my perspective why it's important to have a professional take pictures. But just from your perspective, why do you think sometimes there's just the occasions where people need a professional to take some pictures of an event or a headshot or whatever?
Right, and I think there are tons of talented photographers just in Carroll County, and there's a lot of people that are good at taking their own shots, and learning how to do that better is really important because we are in such an age of advertising with visual media.
Sure.
But a professional photographer comes in handy because we have the technical eye, we have the creative eye, and you want to make sure that you put your best foot forward as a business owner to market your company, your team, your services, your products, your happy customers, because what better way to tell your story through captivating photos, except maybe video.
Sure.
And then, of course, for families, it's just really important to remember important milestones and to have pictures of family members that maybe one day won't be with us. It's hard to remember faces when you only have a handful of photos.
I know, that's really true. That is really, really true. So let me ask you this. How do people get a hold of you? I mean, if people are listening thinking, hey, she sounds pretty cool, let's check her out, let's get a bid on what she might charge, how do they get in touch with you?
Yeah, the best way to get in touch with me is to visit my website at www.kellyheckphotography.com, and that's KELLYHECK, like what the heck.
I know, I was going to say, what the heck. So that's great. And obviously you're on our website too. People can always go there to our membership directory. They can call me and I can give them your phone number. Taking pictures, it's funny because I have to take a picture, like for Leadership Carroll, I take a picture of everybody in the class because it goes in the book. Some people hate having their picture taken.
Oh, yes.
What would you say to that?
well, people want to hide in the back. They don't want to be seen. They complain about it. It's such a bad mindset to go into a photograph hating to have your picture taken.
Yeah.
But everyone says it to me. And I joke around a lot that, like, my dog, she hates having her picture taken.
Cute.
She, like, melts into herself and looks like a blob. And I say jokingly that it's like she's looking into the eye of Sauron, if you're a Lord of the Rings fan.
That's right. I love it.
So people, I think, feel like that, too. It's really intimidating, especially if you're just meeting your photographer for the first time. Someone is staring you down, telling you what to do, and you feel weird.
Yeah, you do.
But I think you need to be open to being in more pictures and practicing. And I always tell people, with professional coaching with your posing and practicing in front of a mirror or practicing taking selfies or pictures with a friend, practice and coaching makes a big difference, and you can learn to love being photographed.
Yeah, because everybody, I guess, has a better angle. And there's better ways. I know you've said about how you put your chin out or something like that.
Yeah, there's weird stretches and tilts and twists. And honestly, I've also heard 70% of people look better on their left side.
Really? Their left side?
Yeah.
I have no idea why.
I don't know either.
I always look better if I'm standing like behind someone and you've kind of like Photoshop so I look like I'm not as fat as I am. So it's always a good thing.
Well, you don't want to stand on the edge of a group photo.
I
That's
know,
one
that's
thing.
not
You
good.
got to be in the middle.
I'm always stuck on the freaking edge. This isn't right. Thank you. I'm never doing that again, ever. So what's your favorite genre of photography? I mean, do you like nature shots? I don't see a lot of, although I've seen some nature shots of you, but you take a lot of like faces and...
Yes, I really love doing, when I am in my element and most excited, I am doing creative portraiture, and that might mean a combination of natural light and studio light. We might be outside, we might be somewhere grungy, we might be on a rooftop. But I just love taking artistic portraiture of individuals. I also really love working with entrepreneurs. I love the idea of helping people create their branding and their marketing with their photography to really just splash their website and their social media and everything with it.
We were, I think, at a Launch Carol Young Professionals event at Galloping Goose Vineyard, and you were there with your love, and you posed. You showed me where to take the picture, I think.
Oh, yeah.
And I took it on my cell phone. It was one of the best pictures I ever took because the lighting was perfect.
Yeah, I remember that now. So
Yeah.
my fiance Adam and I were
Yes.
there, and Mike grabbed us and he said, "We need a picture of someone in the vineyard." And I said, "Well, come over here, Mike, and face this way, and you need to zoom in because a cell phone photo is such a wide angle. It's
you
not
trained me on
flattering."
how to take a great picture. And then I have another picture from when you were in Leadership Carol that I took of you.
Oh, you took an awesome picture.
That
of
was a
me.
great picture because you were like laying down with your camera and you were taking a picture and I snapped one of you.
Yep, and I had a cool hairdo that you
You
really
did.
liked.
Oh, I love that
I had
hairdo.
this crazy mohawk thing
I know.
going on.
You don't look like that
I'm
anymore.
not that crazy anymore.
I know.
People.
She's very conservative. She's very good. She works with everyone, and you need to give this girl a call. So, photography's big. We all know these days, social media being what it is, videos are huge. That people are coming out with short ones. So I think you're dabbling a little bit and doing actually more than that. You're doing some really great work in videography. Tell me about that.
Yeah, so all my years in photography, wanting to build a business and go to school, constantly people are telling me, you have to do it all. You got to diversify. And if you're an artist, I would tell you, you don't have to do that. However, my fiance Adam is a very talented freelance videographer and motion designer, and he has pushed me in the last year to dabble in it. And he and I have been working on some projects together, and it's been really awesome. I have a camera that shoots beautiful HD video footage, and the tonality is just amazing. And I love shooting like promo videos and little short docu-type stories. And my favorite thing to do is shoot B-roll, which are the little detail moments kind of behind the scenes of things happening. And I let him do all the editing work.
Sure. Well, you guys do great stuff with that. And I just think that if folks are looking for someone to do a great job taking pictures at an event, we've had you do a lot of the events that we have, and we're always delighted with the pictures that you take. So I want to ask you a little bit. We're almost going to be out of time here soon, but since this is the actual 95th anniversary of the Chamber, and I'm trying to bring on the people from the board to talk a little bit about why they want to serve on the board, and we really haven't practiced this. So obviously, if you didn't like being on the board, you would have dropped off. You wouldn't have said yes. So what is there about what we do at the Chamber that attracted you to be on our board?
I was first really honored to be asked to serve on the board. I thought that's so cool. And I have been a member of the Chamber or active in the Chamber for over 10 years. And I think that this is a group that is very close-knit. We're very friendly with each other. Like, I go to other networking events and we're networking and we follow up later sometimes, but you don't get the connection that you get in this group. I feel like even if I don't feel like networking one night, I go to socialize.
Sure.
And I tell people all the time, I don't collect business cards, I collect hugs and kisses. And that's in a great
relationships.
way. Yeah.
You're great at that.
Yeah, so I feel like this is a group of friends and we get together and we care about each other's lives. And it's a really awesome group to get involved with. It's why I've been able to go off and work on my own and leave the 9 to 5.
Sure.
This network has really supported me, and I love that I can give back and give ideas and help support the group through the board and through the committees.
So businesses who might think, what's in it for me to join with the chamber, what would you tell them?
I think if you want to do business local, that's obviously a huge point. You come and network as much as you can and get to know people. And if you don't feel like you need to build your network or you don't work local, the chamber does so many amazing programs that you can join and help support things like the Outstanding Teacher Awards, the Public Safety Awards.
Drug Awareness Expo.
Thank you, Drug Awareness Expo.
That's right.
There's a bunch of other things that the chamber is the forefront supporter of that your membership helps.
That's a great point, Kelly. And also, a lot of people sometimes think we're part of the government. We're not. They think we're part of some larger umbrella of different chambers, like the U.S. Chamber, and that we get money through them, or the Maryland Chamber, which we don't. We're an independent nonprofit, and we exist because of people like you, Kelly, and all the different members that we have. We're up to almost 600.
Yeah, and the chamber advocates for business in terms of legislature.
Very true.
So that's a big deal, too.
Very true. We're out of time. I've been sitting here talking to Miss Kelly Heck from Kelly Heck Photography, and believe me, if you want some excellent pictures taken, a family event, headshots, a business event, she's the one to do it. Kelly, give us your contact information one more time for folks.
All right, again, www.kellyheckphotography.com. That's KELLYHECK. Or you can call me at 443-340-6317. Find me online everywhere.
That's right. Kelly, thank you so much for being here today.
Thank you for inviting me.
You're very welcome. All right, if you missed the show, if you just tuned in, it's going to be up on our website in a day or two. So you can find Kelly's information and all of the members that we have on our website. And all the events, like our Launch Carol event. We've got a big Launch Carol event tomorrow. Well, if you're listening on the website, it could be today. It's going to be Monday, July 22nd, 5 o'clock, so check it out. On Monday, July 29th, we're going to have an event. It's our Breakfast at the Fair, the 4-H and FFA Fair, 8 o'clock. And we've got the Carol Biz Challenge, which is an outstanding event coming up. Call us soon before tickets run out. That's on August 8th. And then October 25th, we've got our 95th anniversary bash. So, again, all of this information, the show, the members, all the events we've got coming up, you can find at carrollcountychamber.org. You can also call us at 410-848-9050. If you happen to be strolling around beautiful downtown Westminster, maybe stopping off at Giulia Nova's Italian Grosseria to get one of his hoagies, we are right next door at 9 East Main Street. So thank you so much for listening today. Do something special with family or friends, and God bless.